Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys a confident 4-2, a third of the way into this season. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. Return starts at the 9. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
On red.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sending the tight end in motion left. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver. Hey, Ginger. Silver.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That's Mayer. He's got it. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Has him on the quick hitter. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Lawrence here right in the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First in his hand to give to Harris. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Harris once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Lisa 24.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker, 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
On second down, Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
And the Vikings first down.
Here we go.
Thrown on first down, Love. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Here's Robinson up the middle. Shoves him off. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Hey, check you.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Let's go.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has it in close. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down.
Ready.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Love out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Gadsden. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
Brings up second and 4 after 27
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on it. Got to figure out this third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Pass complete to Duvernay. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Hey, steal, check, ultra, go ultra. Ready.
He's going to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
24.
Brings up second and
Pressure coming for Lawrence. Setting up the screen here for Corum. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is crazy.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Love now to
second
throw.
at the 7.
Back by Washington, left side. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Complete to
Love hustling everybody to the line.
a gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
Back to throw now, third down. Into the hands of Ganson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
Vikings first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40.
Robinson on the inside give. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
14 more
Vikings
yards.
out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
First down. A gain of 14.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Vikings in the hurry-up.
The 36-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Throwing on seconds.
Throw the fucking ball. Get the fuck out, man.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
95. Ready?
Third and long for him here.
This
They're on him
nigga
again.
can-
He goes down again. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense headed out now late in the
You
half.
motherfucking sacks.
Holding just a field goal lead.
Oh.
Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Throwing on first down. Lawrence hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Bullshit, man.
They've
You
got first
motherfuckers
down
can't
from the
block
31.
nobody. I can't get to them. That's crazy.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Vikings get there, they're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 24-yard line.
He'll throw it. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. So a field goal game. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings, and running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see, currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Starting the half with Robinson.
Oh, y'all niggas can't block?
First
What
guy
the
he
fuck
met.
is
No gain on
going
that
on?
first down run.
Some bullshit.
Following the
This
play,
is
one of the
straight
49ers
bullshit.
still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Second and 10, back to throw. On target to Thornton. And he'll get it up to the 27. Trying to work quickly now.
Right. Check this.
Throwing on third down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline.
Motherfucker. Yo, are you serious?
Got away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds,
Some
that's going to be
bullshit,
5
man.
before we know it.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Harris gets it on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Bun lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Red on red.
At the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence gets it quickly to Douglas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Vikings are running back with John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
49ers 3. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down throw, Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Running behind center with Harris. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Hey, Ron.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. On the screen. This is Harris.
Motherfucker, are you sick now, motherfucker? Yo, y'all cheating, man.
So hold
Fucking
on one
tackle
moment.
with
We did
me.
have a player injured
Just
on the
got
last
out the
play,
shoot.
and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. They're going to run on 1st down with Coro. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
About to start trying to do shit. Fuck.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Fuck.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down.
Easy, route.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
How could he get there if I'm fucking in coverage?
Before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, motherfuckers.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Hey.
Lawrence throwing here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
How the fuck did he just get left alone like that? How? How the fuck could he get left alone like that?
Take a fourth-quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
A run here with Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Trying to work as fast as possible.
12 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard.
He was being held up by one man. He was able to grab me.
Not in the time
the other
crunch
person.
just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing in on second down. And he just got
Y'all
it before they hit, but the
motherfuckers is
pass
cheating
winds up
so bad.
incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Unbelievable,
But a
yeah.
great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on fourth. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now we're on with Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We got second and 11. Offense in the hurry up now. Now looking to throw. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
17. Ready?
Shotgun snap. We'll give to Robinson.
Y'all ain't giving me shit. Like, y'all can't block.
Tackle for a loss. We got
They
second and 11.
can't block.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
Setting up to throw.
at the 35-yard line.
This one's taken in by Thornton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 12. First down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw.
Whoa, look at this shit. They can't fucking...
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's crazy.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw. He's got
You
it in
fucking
close.
jumped to get the shit. Why the fuck would you...
Vikings out of the hurry up, meet everyone back to the line. Desperation time here.
Motherfucker. Y'all niggas fuck
Now
this shit
following the
up.
play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he
this
gets
shit
checked on. San Francisco to the line. He's first and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go, Sahad. Hey, Soko, Sahad.
Carried by Harris here to start the
Oh,
drive.
wow.
And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They're going to pass it here. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those
Yo, y'all niggas don't want to block him.
right there, just got it done.
Y'all didn't pay attention to the termination.
Some
Y'all just
immediate
fuck,
revenge
y'all
for
didn't
that
block.
last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So a pivotal moment for the Vikings as they go for 2.
Hey, check mega. Ready.
They look to throw it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Vikings 17.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Setting up to pass. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Ready?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
52 down. 60 red.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play.